As we discussed earlier, physics is the branch of science which deals with study of nature and natural phenomena. While studying physics, we have to go through the different observations in the universe, and in order to have a quality and quantity meaning of all the natural phenomenon, there is a need of measurement of a physical quantity, and hence the physics is said to be a science of measurement. For the measurement, there is a need of unit, and we know that a physical quantity is measured with a reference standard called as the unit of that quantity. While measuring any physical quantity, the observer may come to the result which is unexpected or which is not a correct result. It is because of the mistakes that has been done by an observer. Here we will see what are the causes of the mistake and how to avoid the mistake. आपल्याला माहित आहे की फिजिक्स हा भोवतालच्या भौतिक घटनांचा अभ्यास करणारं विज्ञान आहे. फिजिक्सचा अभ्यास करताना आपल्याला अनेक गोष्टींचं मोजमाप करावं लागतं. त्याच्यासाठी मेजरमेंटची गरज आहे. मेजरमेंट युनिटच्या सहाय्याने करतो आणि प्रयोग करणारा किंवा या सगळ्या गोष्टींचं निरीक्षण करणारा याच्याकडून काही चुका होण्याची शक्यता आहे आणि त्या चुकांमुळे अपेक्षित निष्कर्षापर्यंत माणूस पोहोचत नाही. त्या चुका का होतात आणि त्या कशा टाळता येतात हे आपण सुरुवातीला पाहणार आहोत. The causes of mistake are: number 1, lack of skill. Number 2, carelessness. And number 3, wrong manipulation. If the observer or a person performing experiment is careless about the everything at that time, how we expect that the measurement that he has taken are correct or not? The second thing, though the person is careful and very sincere and honest, but he don't have any skill of measurement, at that time also you will get the wrong results. Therefore, it is very necessary to perform experiment in the laboratory in order to develop the different skills. One of the skill that is to be expected from the student of 11th and science student is a skill of measurement. And the skill of the measurement is adopted by a student or a person with a proper training. A layman cannot measure the current flowing through a circuit. For that, the skill is to be developed. One should know what do you mean by the least count, how the scale is calibrated on the voltmeter or the ammeter. All that is possible by getting a proper training and adopting a proper skill. Therefore, to have accurate and precise measurement, there is need of a skill, and the cause of mistake is lack of skill. The another cause of mistake is carelessness, and the third is wrong manipulation. Now, in order to minimize errors in the measurement, it is expected that you should take the same observation number of time, and average of all is to be determined to say that it is a true value. But sometimes students say that the same value we are getting repeatedly, then why we should take three or more observations. They used to take one observation and duplicate that observation again. This is the wrong manipulation you are doing. It is expected that you should do that 3 to 4 times and take the average of that. Wrong manipulation. With a wrong prejudice in the mind, student used to manipulate the observations and come to the conclusion, and that is the one of the mistake possibly the student and the observers can do. But it should be remembered that the mistakes can be totally avoided. The mistake can be avoided by taking utmost care while taking the observations, by getting a proper training and adopting a skill of measurement, and without any manipulation performing the experiment in the laboratory will come to the correct result, or you will get the accurate measurement. But by avoiding all the mistakes, the person is performing the observations, still he is having some uncertainty in the measurement. That uncertainty in the measurement of a physical quantity is called as errors in the measurement, and hereafter we will see what is error, what are the types of error, what are the causes of error, and how to estimate error in the measurement. मित्रांनो, आपण ॲटमोस्ट काळजी घेऊन एखादं ऑब्झर्वेशन केलं, पूर्ण ट्रेनिंग घेऊन कुठलीही चूक न करता ऑब्झर्वेशन घेतलं, मेजरमेंटचं ऑब्झर्वेशन केलं, तरी त्या ऑब्झर्वेशन्स मध्ये काही त्रुटी येण्याच्या शक्यता असतात. मुळात प्रश्न असा उभा राहतो की करेक्ट व्हॅल्यू म्हणजे काय. तेव्हा दोन खूप छान शब्द आपल्या या मेजरमेंट मध्ये येतात. एक म्हणजे ॲक्युरेट मेजरमेंट आणि दुसरा शब्द येतो प्रिसाइज मेजरमेंट. सुरुवातीला आपण हे बघूया की ॲक्युरेट मेजरमेंट म्हणजे काय, आणि मग पाहूया प्रिसाइज मेजरमेंट म्हणजे काय, आणि मग आपण एरर कडे येऊया. Now, whenever you are going to measure any of the physical quantity, the measurement has a definite true or the correct value. As an example, we will take the length of this pen. If you measure the length of the pen with the help of the scale, it will have some correct value, or we call it as a true value. If your measurement is same as that of the true value or the correct value of the length, then your measurement is said to be an accurate one. Accuracy in the measurement is the value of the measurement is very close to that of the true value, then we say that there is accuracy in the measurement. Accurate measurement is the measurement which is same as that of the true value of that physical quantity. The precise value of the measurement is what? With the same example, if I want to measure the length of this pen, and if I repeatedly measure the length of the scale, length of the pen, and if the measured value of the length of the pen will be the same every time, then the measurement is said to be a precise measurement. A precise measurement is a measurement which happens to be the same if it is reproduced or if it is repeatedly done. या पेनची लांबी मोजायला सांगितली, एकदा मोजली, दोनदा मोजली, तीनदा मोजली, तिन्ही वेळा ती साधारणपणे खूप सारखी आली तर त्या मेजरमेंटला आपण प्रिसाइज म्हणा. The measurement is accurate if it is same as that of the true value. The measurement is precise if the repeated measurement will be the same. Our goal of performing experiment or measurement is that our measurement should be accurate as well as precise. What's our goal? What is the goal of observer while measurement? His measurement should be accurate as well as precise. But if the measurement is done repeatedly, then it is close to the true value, but not necessarily every time it will be the unique one. There will be a little difference in the true value and the measured value. Then a question arises, which value is supposed to be the true value? In that case, the true value and the measured value differ by very little amount, then this uncertainty in the measurement of physical quantity is called as error in the measurement of physical quantity. Uncertainty in the measurement of physical quantity is called as the error in the measurement of physical quantity. मोजल्याबरोबर ट्रू व्हॅल्यू आली, मेजरमेंट अॅक्युरेट. पुन्हा पुन्हा मोजलं आणि तीच किंमत आली, मेजरमेंट प्रिसाइज. आपली अपेक्षा अॅक्युरेट पण असावं पण प्रिसाइज पण असावं. पण मूळ प्रश्न असा आहे की दरवेळी केलेल्या मेजरमेंट मध्ये थोडासा फरक येऊ शकतो. मग प्रश्न उपस्थित राहतो की ट्रू व्हॅल्यू कोणती. आणि मेजरमेंट मध्ये मग हा जो थोडासा बदल येतो आणि ट्रू व्हॅल्यू कोणती याचा जो संभ्रम निर्माण होतो त्याला आपण एरर इन द मेजरमेंट असं म्हणत असतो. The uncertainty in the measurement of physical quantity is called as error in the measurement of a physical quantity. We can divide this error into two different categories. One is a systematic error. Systematic error. A error which is deviated in one direction, or a constant error in the measurement which is due to a definite cause is a systematic error. It is a constant error in the measurement due to a definite cause, that is systematic error. The sources of systematic error are, I will explain this with examples. One of the source of systematic error is instrumental error. This error is caused due to the wrong calibration of instrument. A systematic error is deviated in one direction. One of the cause of systematic error is instrumental error. If you have to measure the length of this pen with the help of a scale, but your scale is not starting with 0, it starts with 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter, then what will happen that every time what the length you will get from that scale is exceeded by either 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter. This error is caused due to the wrong instrument or wrong calibration of instrument. Before connecting the ammeter to a circuit, what we expect is that the ammeter should show 0 ampere current. But if it happens that it shows a current of 0.1 ampere before it is connected to a circuit, then successively in the next observation, the observation exceeds by 0.1 ampere, and that constant error, which is positive one, that arises due to the wrong calibration of instrument. Therefore this is instrumental error. फार सोपं आहे हे. तुम्ही डॉक्टरकडे गेलात आणि वजन करायला वजन काट्यावर उभं राहिलात, तुम्ही उभं राहण्याआधी वजन काट्याने दाखवलेला पॉइंटर शून्यावर असला पाहिजे. पण जर समजा तुम्ही उभं राहण्याआधी वजन काट्याने 1 किलो वजन दाखवलं असेल, तर माझं वजन 80 किलो असेल तर वजन काटा 81 दाखवेल, तुमचं वजन 60 असेल तर वजन काटा 61 दाखवेल, अजून एखाद्याचं वजन 40 किलो असेल तर 41 किलो वजन दाखवेल. दरवेळी 1 किलोचा होणारा फरक हा वजन काट्याच्या रॉंग कॅलिब्रेशन मध्ये मुळे आहे. म्हणून हा पॉझिटिव्ह एरर दरवेळी होत गेला, तो काय आहे, इन्स्ट्रुमेंटल एरर आहे. समटाइम दिस इन्स्ट्रुमेंटल एरर मे बी निगेटिव्ह. When thermometer is dipped in ice, what we expect is that it should show a 0 degree Celsius. But if the mercury in the thermometer shows -1 degree Celsius, then when the temperature is 27 degrees centigrade, it will show 27 degrees centigrade. When temperature is 40 degrees centigrade, it will show 39 degrees centigrade. This -1 degree centigrade error is due to the wrong calibration of the thermometer. Like this, the instrumental error is one of the cause or one of the source of a systematic error. The second is that the wrong setting of the measuring instrument. No, while performing experiment with tangent galvanometer, it is expected that it should be horizontal. If it is inclined by some angle, even by a 10 to 15 degree angle, at that time the pointer in the compass will not be pivoted properly, and it will not be, it is not able to oscillate freely. In that case, you will get a wrong result or wrong measurement. Proper setting is needed while performing some of the experiment. This is one of the cause, proper setting or proper alignment of measuring instrument. तुम्हाला हे माहिती आहे की आपल्याला भिंती बांधत असताना लांबी मोजायची असते, खिडकी लावत असताना, तर त्यांच्याकडे एक ट्यूब असते. त्या ट्यूबच्या मदतीने त्याचा लेवल पाहत असतात आणि मग ती लेवल बरोबर असल्याशिवाय ती मेजरमेंट करेक्ट असत नाही. तर त्या लेवल ट्यूबचा वापर त्याला हॉरिझॉन्टल लेवल करण्यासाठी असतं. अनेक प्रयोगामध्ये अशी गरज असते की ज्याच्यानी आपल्याला मेजर करायचं आहे त्याचं प्रॉपर सेटिंग व्हायला पाहिजे. दिस इज द अनदर रिक्वायरमेंट नॉट टू हॅव एरर, द प्रॉपर सेटिंग ऑफ इंस्ट्रुमेंट. The third thing is that personal error. The personal error is that if I want to measure the length of this pen or height of the pen, the height of the pen should be measured in such a way that it should be exactly parallel to my eye. Then and then only I will get a correct result only. If I want to measure the height from the bottom, then again my eye should be in a same plane of the measurement. If I go it from the top, the reading will be downward. If I see it from the bottom, it may possible that I will measure the higher values. Therefore, there should not be any parallax while taking observations of the measurement. Therefore, the person should know correctly how to measure the values. असं होतं, ॲमीटर इकडल्या बाजूने बघितलं तर आपण म्हणणार अरे ते 0.2 आहे, 0.2 आहे. इकडल्या बाजूने मोडलं तर म्हणणार अरे ते 0.3 आहे, 0.3 आहे. तर काय अपेक्षित आहे की ॲमीटरचा विंडो, ॲमीटरच्या पॉइंटरचा विंडो आणि आपला डोळा हे एका समांतर प्रतलात असले पाहिजे. दे शुड बी इन द सेम प्लेन. Then and then only you will get the correct observation. Therefore, these are the possible sources of error. You can minimize these error by taking proper precaution, but you cannot eliminate the error in the measurement. Now, with this possibility of systematic error, by taking proper precaution, by taking proper training, by choosing the correct instrument, by taking utmost care, you can minimize the error, but still there are some uncertainties in the measurement, and that uncertainties in the measurement that comes under the random error. A random error is not a constant error because of any definite cause. Its cause is almost unknown. Random error is the error that is not because of any definite cause. and it may be positive or it may be negative. Random errors can be minimized by following the procedure of measurement and finding out the error in the measurement and minimizing the error in the measurement. Random error is due to the environmental conditions. The length of the metal rod measured in the winter will be the different, little bit different, and that too in the summer will be little bit different. It is summer, in summer it will be little bit more because of its expansion. The experimental condition is changed. Random error cannot be avoided totally but can be minimized. Definite cause is not there for the random error, and but you can find out the percentage of error that can happen in the measurement and how it is so, that we will discuss in our next video lecture. I hope you might have been enjoyed this journey of learning physics. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, share and like my videos. Thank you once again.